In today's video, we're going to go back into Stream Elements and we're going to show you how to make a completely custom overlay that works for you. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to go find a picture, okay, of whatever game. So I'm going to pick Fortnite for right now. Okay, and one of the things, let's go like Fortnite gameplay season 2. Okay, so let's click on this picture and let's see, we can grab, okay, so we're gonna grab this picture right here, right? And what I'm looking for is something 1920 by 1080, right? I'm gonna save the image in my downloads. Okay, now let's go to Stream Elements. All right, and we're gonna go into our dashboard. So the first thing that we need to do here is we're gonna go and we're gonna create an overlay. All right, so new overlay, 1080p, got it. And the first thing we need to do is we need to go down here to static and we need to add an image, okay? And let's set that image. We're gonna upload. We're gonna go to our downloads. Boom. Ooh, we didn't grab it. Let's grab it, right? Boom, open, upload, and submit. Okay, so now what we need to do with this position, we need to go to 1920 by 1080. All right, so now what we do here is this is essentially, like I said, what our viewers are looking at in our gameplay, okay? So the first thing that we're gonna do, and this is how we're gonna build our overlay, okay? The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come over to wdflat.com. We're gonna go right here, we're gonna go to Facecams. All right, we'll get a little ad, we'll close that. Now, what you got, I like the online editor version. So I'm gonna click editor online and we're gonna grab this one, okay? You're just gonna grab the first one and we're gonna launch this editor online. Now, the cool thing here is, let's say your theme is red, orange, whatever. So we're gonna say red and we're gonna put my name, smoke_sergeant. All right. And a text color, cool, I like white. We're gonna hit download. All right, so now let's come back over here. Now what we need to do right here is we need to take this opacity and we're gonna drop that opacity to about 50%, okay? Because remember, this is not gonna be your gameplay. This is how we're gonna build it around your gameplay. All right, so the first thing we do is we come back here to layers and we're gonna rename this as gameplay. Jeez, if I can type today, image. All right. Now we're going to bring in our webcam that we just downloaded. So we're going to go to static. We're going to go to image. We're going to set the image by uploading this. Upload. Submit. Now we can see it's right there. So what we can do is we can grab that corner and we can bring it out. All right. So let's say I want it about that big. Now here's the great thing about it, right? We can put it wherever we want, right? So let's talk about some cam placements. We can put it over here, but now it's blocking our inventory for this game. We could put it up here, okay? Put it right here. It's covering up the map. Covers up the people playing, covers up your health bar. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna duplicate what I have right now. Now, what we're seeing right here is that all it's covering up is kind of like the wording for the game, right? So I'm good there. So we're gonna drop that back down and we're gonna call this webcam. All right. So the next thing we do is we're gonna put a daily sub goal and we're gonna put a daily bits goal. So we're gonna come right here and we're gonna go to labels, subscriber goals, subscriber goals. Okay. So we're gonna call this a monthly subscriber okay. Now we can change this. You can use a simple design like this. You can use a condensed design and you can see percentage complete, right? So let's say my goal is we'll keep it at 100 and we've got red and black. So what I want to do right here is I know this blue color. I want to go black, select. And then as it fills up, I want it to go red. So we're just going to do that. And we're going to hit that right there. Okay. So now I've got my monthly subscriber goal and I want it to end at the end of the month. Boom, ends in 24 days, right? So now we've given our viewers what we want, right? And we need to tell them why, right? So what is our why? A monthly subscriber goal, okay? When does it end? Ends in 24 days, all right? So we'll come back over to layers and go right here. And it's already set a subscriber goal. So let's do the same thing. Let's do a bits goal, okay? So let's go to labels, bits, goals, cheer goal, okay? And what you're going to see is there's already numbers that are pre-filled out in there, okay? What we need to do is we need to hit this number, this little thing right here, session data, goals, and we're going to reset our goals. We'd like to reset our goals. Now it technically starts today. So at the end of the month, before you start to stream on your next one, boom, there you go. You need to reset your goals, okay? So we're going to do our ends here, and we're going to call it our monthly cheer goal. And we're going to set it to, I don't know, let's say 5,000 bits, okay? And we want it to match this one, okay? So we're going to go, our background color is going to be red or black, and our fill color is going to be red again, okay? And again, you can change whatever color you want. Now, this is me personally. I don't like how big it is. So I'm going to use a condensed design, right? And it'll fill up as it goes. So we're going to go back into our layers. We're going to go right here, settings, and we're going to use the condensed version. Now, the great thing about this is we can make this a little bit smaller. We can make it a little bit bigger. So I would prefer to do is I want to bring this right over my webcam and I want it to line up at the edge of my stuff. I'm going to bring it right here. And I want to give it a little bit of spacing on top of that, okay? So we're going to grab our monthly one now, and we want to duplicate this. We want it to look about the same. So again, right here, bring this in a little bit, and we're going to drop it right down here. But we're going to line everything up again, give a little bit of spacing. Let's grab right here. Boom. So now when we look at it, there's our monthly cheer goal and whatnot. Again, we can make this whatever size you want. I would prefer it a little bit smaller. And because I like things that match, I'm going to bring this one up to there. All right, and let's bring this back down over here. I'm just moving this with my numbers, right? So we see that goes out a little too far. Boom. Let's bring that down just a tad. So again, right here, let me turn off my webcam real quick. Boom, you can see it. Okay, it's there, right? So now, and again, you can come in here and you can move this stuff around wherever you want to, okay? We got our layers, right? So we can grab these two. And what we could do is, we've got it with our webcam. We can group that together. So you can call it whatever you want. So now when we grab this group, we can move the group around if we want to put it over here. Okay. Do with whatever that you want. Okay. So now we've got that. Okay. So what's the next thing that we need about this? So we're looking at it. We're like, okay, we got a monthly subscriber goal. We got a monthly cheer goal. We need alerts. So what we need to do right now is we need to grab this. Okay. And we're going to call it live overlay. Now, there's a couple different ways we can do this, okay? Oh, we need to hit save. So we can come right down here and we can go to alerts, alert box. All right, so then we can look at the layers and we can see that that box is right here. So let's say we want our alerts to be in the middle, dead center. We're gonna hit center the widget. We can go emulate, follow. And there's your standard alert, right? So kind of in the previous video, we showed you where you could go and do a, get custom alerts for everything. This is if you really don't want to go and deal with all that stuff. What we can do as well we can come in here and go to funny GIFs. Okay. Click on images, and there's all kinds of them in here, right? So let's try to pick one real quick. Let's say this one right here, right? Boom. What we're gonna do, and that's a 200 by 200. We can see right here, that's a little bit bigger. It's a 360 by 360. So let's do this. Let's just save image as, and let's put it in our downloads. Boom. So now, GIFs are images. As much as we want to know them as videos, they're images. So when we come into our layers, we're in our alert box right here. We go to settings, and we can click new follower. Click the wheel right here, and we can change video, and we're going to upload that as an image. So we can upload. Here it is. Remember, we know it was 360 by 360. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I think. Hold on. Here we go. Close that out. Why didn't it change the video? Oh, because I'm hidden. Let's set images. Why is it not uploading any of my images right now? Okay, so it really was. The website was kind of having some issues right there. All right, so we can go back here to set image. Boom, there it is. So when we come down to our settings and everything, you can choose where you want the text, no text, whatnot, okay? Then you got different variations for some of them, okay? You got your text setting, you can change your text up, and the animation settings if you want to do anything, right? So because we have that as a new follower, let's hit save. Let's emulate a new follower. We are still having, sometimes guys, StreamElements has issues, right? So let's go back in here. Let's go to setting or position of style. And we're going to say 360, 360, center widget, save. Sometimes when you do custom stuff, guys, it can mess up, okay? So let's go back over here, follower. And I bet you what's happening is that StreamElements isn't reading it right. And if you run into this issue, what I always like to do, I just go right here and I go 1920 by 1080. I put 0 for top left. And I always make my alerts this far one on the left. So let's hit save and let's see if it works now. Boom, there you go. So now that we see where that alert is, we can grab that if we want it right here. So see how I kind of put it in the middle of the whole thing? So when we changed it to the size that it was, that's where we had our issues. But again, let's say we want to see our text underneath it. So hit save, emulate, follow. Boom, there it is. Okay, so now if that's where our alert is, and you can make it smaller if you want. Just grab right here, put it where you want it, right? So let's say we go there. Again, we'll follow, emulate the follow. There it is. So now you can put these GIFs in there how you want. Again, the reason why I'm glad that it showed the error, because you need to be able to do things. If you want them certain size, whatnot. I build everything 1920 by 1080 and put it in there to make sure, because that means it's catching everything, okay? So now we have our alerts, okay? For me, I'm part of a stream team. I'm part of a team called The Collective. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come back here to layers, and I'm going to add another image. So label or static image, set image. And I'm going to go over to my documents, and we're going to go to new stream package, collective badge, collective. We're going to upload that. We're going to submit that. Boom, there's my collective badge. Now what I can do is that if I want my collective badge, let's say on here, we don't want any hide anything. So if I got it right here, it's going to hide the direction, right? If I have it here, it hides the players, health bars, all that stuff, okay? So what you can do go right here with it if you want, because you still got some of your map shown, or we can just go right under here under the map. Okay. So we save that there. So now we've got our subscriber goals, our cheer goals, our webcam, we've got our alert box, and we've got our collective badge, right? And again, it depends on what images you want to bring in. You can come down here if you want your stream's chat. Okay, we got our chat right here. So I know some people like to have it on screen, so let's move that over there. Let's bring this right here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna shrink that up a little bit. So boom, we got it right there. Let's take our collective badge, and you know what? I know we can zoom out right here. I'll put it right here in the middle. Okay. All right, so let's see what else we got in here, right? So you can do charity events. You know, you got rotating assets. These are your different labels. You know, follower goals, bid goal, tip goal. If you wanted to, you could put your latest tipper, your most recent tips. You could put all those labels in there if you want. So if you say subscriber, your latest subscriber, boom, it's right here. Okay. Then again, on our layer, we can change the text and stuff like that. Okay. So you can put all those wherever you want. If you want to make a big black box across the top, put all that stuff in there, you can do it. I personally, I don't like it. That's just me. I have a rotating one that I've created, and that's what I use. All right. You got your engagements, you got your contests, your giveaways, media requests, merchandising goals, subscriber credit roll. You've got all kinds of things you can do. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to delete that out of there. And we need to get rid of this image now, right? Because we don't need it. So our gameplay image, we're going to turn that off. Now we hit save. And what we can do right here is grab this link. Now let's go over, and we're going to do this while I'm doing this. So we're going to create a new scene. Okay. And now another stream elements or another OBS, and I'll show you guys. Tells me I got 2 running. That's fine. Let's go into the. So, oh God, sometimes this gets really funky. Let's turn off our chat. So boom, here we go. Now we come in here and we're going to go to browser source. And I like labeling my browser source space dash whatever. And we're going to say stream elements overlay. We're going to hit OK. And then what we're going to do is we're going to paste that same URL that we got from there. We built it 1920 by 1080. Hit OK. Boom. There you go. So now what we would do is you would just add your gameplay underneath this browser source. You'd also add your camera under here to go in there. All right. And here's the awesome thing, right? So let's kind of duplicate these together. And I am going to go right here. Oh, let's get rid of that. Let's go to emulate, follower. Boom, there you go. There's your alert. It's showing you that it's working. So right there, you went to WD flat and you've kind of just poked through here and added some stuff. And again, we don't see the gameplay. So if we wanted to simulate the gameplay, we can go to image and we can take that downloaded one that we have. Said drop it on here and boom, there's your overlay. All right. If we want to validate the chat works, we can come right here to Twitch. We're going to go to my channel. Test. Boom, there it is. There's your chat. So again, we've got custom overlays, essentially, that you created from wdflat.com, right? We got our subscriber goal. We got our monthly cheer goal. We've got our chat. We've got our gameplay. All we had to do is really, like I said, where this image is, we would just add our game capture, whatnot. And then in between this game capture and your browser source, you'd add your camera and put it behind here. And there you go. You're making your own stuff for free. Okay. All right, so in the last video we showed you to get the free overlays that Stream Elements provides, right? We showed these basic alerts in here, but remember when we were in there in this previous video, you can grab certain alerts, and then all you got to do is, instead of adding alerts into this custom one, you can add that in as another browser source as alerts, and there you go. Okay, so have fun with it. Go to WD Flat, see what free stuff they have out there, bring it into your Stream Elements, create it, add it as a browser source, and then it's something that you can be proud of because you created it, and it's exactly what you wanted. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna have our next video on Stream Elements. But again, if you didn't watch the previous video, the link will be down below. The WD Flat link will be down below, and let me know what else you guys want to see. You guys have a great day.